Hey guys, what's up? This is Rod with Bear River. Today is Saturday the 9th. How's it going today? Hey, listen, I got a pretty cool break. It's going to be, pretty short and sweet, but I've got, and nothing too expensive, but I do have some blaster boxes. I've been going through my blaster boxes with basketball and baseball. So I wanted to go through a few of the Star Wars blaster boxes. And I'm actually down to 5, so I'm going to do 3 today. So I've got the Topps Chrome 2025, and I was just looking at these hanger boxes of the Star Wars trading cards, Journey to Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and I honestly don't know when these were produced. I thought that they were 2024. They could be 2023. There's absolutely no manufacture date that I can find anywhere on this box. So pretty interesting. So maybe that'll say on the card, but anyway, let's get cracking on this. I'm going to, again, I've got 3 blaster boxes of the Star Wars Topps Chrome 2025. I'm going to get them out of the box. Hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. A lot of Star Wars stuff in the news going on right now. Some of it controversial. But I guess it is what it is. And everybody's talking about the movie The Mandalorian and Grogu, so that's coming up. And then also remember on 2/17 of 27, I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. 2/17 of 27. I had to get my bearings there for a second. They are going to release Star Wars, or A New Hope, in the theaters. So that's going to be pretty cool. Going back to old school. Get all these things out of these boxes here. If you're new to checking out the channel, I've got like 50 plus videos on board right now. And some moisture on my gloves here. Hold on a second. I have like 50 plus videos on the channel. If you guys want to check them out, it's a mixture of basketball and baseball and Star Wars and Marvel. So we got our packs here, and we got our packs here. We got our packs here. Let's open up these hanger boxes. Just do it old school. These actually hanger boxes are more difficult to get to than anything. I like this format of the original Series 1 77 cards. They're pretty sweet. Doing 2. I'm going to rip this one off camera just so I can pay a little more focused attention on what I'm doing here. Alright guys, let's go with this pack of the Topps Star Wars hanger box, I should say. And I'm going to look for the production year on this. It should say on the card. Whoops, just dropped everything. This might be a card there. Starting out well, dropping everything. This is interesting because I just do not see a date on these cards. It just amazes me. So anyway, bring order to the galaxy. Collect them all. Hanger box cards, whatever these are, there's nothing too fancy about them. They just feel like a straight up paper card, just like the Series 1, the 77. That's exactly how they feel. That's how they look. So I think that's what they're trying. Not to say that they're not, good cars. Appealing to the Senate. I don't know where to look on these. They are just like the old cards if you look at them. But yeah, I don't know exactly what the hits are going to be on this box, so we're just going to keep going. I mean, they feel just like the old Series 1, 1977, you know, the first production line. And then there was Series 2, 3, 4. The Battle Plan. I don't think there's any number cards in this. I just don't feel like I'm, you know, different colors here. Like we've gone into different series or something, like Series 2 or 3 or even 4. Ray's Solitude. That's kind of a cool card, and it's got a puzzle. It's a puzzle piece, obviously. So, I don't know, we'll put Ray's Solitude up there, and we got Ray here again. It's a cool looking card. And I just don't know which ones to keep, not keep. That's kind of a cool card. That's almost like a sketch card. It's not. Look for Ray continuity cards in top Star Wars Last Jedi trading card sets. It could pass for a sketch card or, you know, an original artist card, 1 of 1. That's not what it is. Second pack. Yeah, so it's Saturday, nice and sunny here in Idaho. Been out doing lots of stuff in the yard. Have a big shop. I've been moving trailers around and cleaning out all the dust and cobwebs and everything else that builds up in a shop. That's a cool Jedi, or excuse me, Yoda. I think I picked these up from, geez, where did I get these? I think these were blowout cards. They had a big sale, and these were literally like $7 for the hangers each. They're cool cards. Like I said, they just feel like you're just holding like a basic card from back in the day. Crazy. If you guys haven't heard or seen, sorry, if you haven't heard or seen what the Luke Skywalker #1, or some say his rookie card, although I've heard people get mad when you say rookie card, but whatever, why would you get mad? I mean, it is his first card. His first one ever came out, so it can be considered a rookie card. That's cool. Collect all 9 cards. Yeah, so these are not super fancy. I mean, they're good looking cards, and they're actually well centered and put together. I mean, considering what you get in Chrome sometimes, off center and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's a cool card. I don't know what these are. Collect them all, 4 of 6. Okay, cool looking card. I just don't know if these have any value whatsoever. We got BB-8, and it's almost, again, like a sketch card, but it's not. So perhaps it is original artist cards that were mass produced with no artist signature. I don't know. All right, so we're going to cover those probably with the Chrome, and it kind of gives you an idea what they look like. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that Star Wars card, Luke Skywalker #1. I believe the final sale price on it, and I have to check for sure. I don't have someplace I can go online right now, was $670,000. I'm wanting. I know it was $600,000 plus. So I keep thinking it was like $670,000 for a Gem 10 PSA Luke Skywalker card. So #1. All right, we're into the Chrome. Gonna pick up the speed here. We have, these are base. Acolyte. Again, I don't think that those are, kind of a cool looking card. Is it a refractor? I don't know. It sure seems like it. Skura. Yeah, and I don't know what I'm looking for with these. I don't know I'm hoping we'll get some numbered or something, right? I don't know if there's any, I need to look at this. I don't know if there's any sketch cards or whatever. Okay, here we go. So I don't know if it's going to say and or. So this is a special insert, as you can tell. And so it's a, yeah, it's a parallel. Here's one of those paint cards, which I guess are okay. R2D2. I mean, they're cool looking cards. But I don't know what we're looking for exactly. I don't know if there's number cards in this, if there's original sketch artist cards. Let me grab one of these boxes that I threw out of the way over here. Keep some of these in the pile that's not, need to check. So hang on just a second. So the box, 4 refractors. Okay, so yeah, 4 refractor parallels. Okay, so there's the first refractor. I'm not going to read all of these off. There's no reason to. Skeleton Crew. I think now I know what we're looking for. We got Yoda. I think now I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these refractors or number cards. All right. I don't think anything's going to be numbered. We got a pretty shiny card coming up, so that's, again, that's going to be a refractor. So basically, I'm just ripping for refractors. Is what I'm doing. And here's the second refractor in his hunting gear. He's got his orange vest on and his Zanwan. Anyway. Yeah, to me, I've run into this before. He looks like he's getting ready to go hunting. Imphy's Nest. Kona. Grief. And that's the Acolyte. I don't know. I'll have to go through these cards again and find out actually for value if I'm holding any value. Rose, I'm sorry, one of my least favorite persons in the Star Wars saga. I don't know why. She just doesn't do it for me as a character or the actress. Jyn Erso. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn, Refractor. Oh my gosh. Just when I said, now this is funny, and this is what always happens to me when I'm breaking and ripping cards. First off, I never expect to get autographs in a blaster box. I just don't. And then I always come across them right when I'm talking like, hey, there's no autographs in here, there's no number cards and stuff. And then like here I am pulling an autograph. I've done this multiple times. So anyway, we got the Stranger, 110 out of 150. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, you know, to pull an auto card, right, out of a blaster box. Topps Chrome, Star Wars, 2025. 2025 Star Wars Chrome autograph featuring Manny Jacinto as the Stranger. So it's pretty cool. You know, I pulled an autograph in a basketball, ripping on some blaster box in basketball too, 2 days ago. So that's cool. All right. Be careful with that. And then we've got, I was kind of taken by surprise on that autograph in a blaster box. Well, that's cool. And we got another refractor and Hana. And we got one of those color by number cards. And we got the boss, Pike Boss. And we got the Poggle, the lesser. Poggle. I don't know all the characters. They're not bad looking cards. They do not compare to Star Wars Galaxy or the Star Wars Chrome Black. But they're nice looking cards. I have found that with Topps, most of the Star Wars product is a pretty decent looking card, a pretty decent product line. So we got Grogu on the refractor. We got Skeleton Crew and Watto and Runa. Logray, Poe Dameron on the refractor. I don't know what this is. Outer World Oddities, Sand Beast. Put that right there. Pike Boss, the lesser. And again, I'll go through all these again to make sure I'm not missing anything. I wasn't going to do a Star Wars break, and I said that on the last one, literally a few days ago, because I'm trying to save it for the Mandalorian and Grogu release. But I just can't. There's so much Star Wars stuff, you know, on TV, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It just gets me in the mood to rip cards, and so here I am. I wasn't even planning this today. Skeleton Crew, Neil, Hondo, easy there. We've got Savage Opress, I guess, Max, Rebo, Poof, Long Neck Poof, Acolyte again. Probably end up saving the Acolyte. I have a tendency, even on the Star Wars base cards, to save them all because, unlike I've seen with baseball and basketball, people really like the base cards. They're so expensive, so people like buying base cards to complete a set. And they're all, it seems like, worth a couple of bucks, up to $5, $6, $7, $8, even $10, depending on who it is. Covering up the Hunter. Paint by numbers. All right. All right. Like I said, I'm going to pick up, look at that. Who is that? Pocket. Pocket. Okay. And I've got a refractor on the, yeah. And Chirpa, BB9E. All right. Admiral Thrawn. That's pretty sweet. I thought that was a refractor at first, but it's not. The armor, which I really think is cool. Cool card. Okay. All base. Getting quite a stack of cards over here. And I've got Chaos now on the table. And I shoot raw and unedited. What you see is what you get. So you see little mishaps like this. No reason to panic. Everything's fine. All right. Burnock. Chief Chirpa. I think we got that. On the Acolyte, we've got, that's kind of cool, Krell. So, yeah, nothing, I mean, not nothing, you know, they're cool cards. Captain Blex. There we go. Darth Vader. Now, why couldn't that be a refractor? I don't care. I'm still going to put Darth Vader up on the board. Any Darth Vader card is a good card. Any Darth Vader card is a good card. All right. Mother Talzon. Brutus. And we got Finn. I like Finn. I thought Finn was cool. Talking about bringing him back in something. I don't know what. And here's the refractor. Dengar. Yep. Just go over and make some room here. Excuse me while I organize. Stack of cards here. I think that is, you know, unless I've got something that's just cherry, a banger. And, you know, even mediocre cards are okay, but when I start going through and organizing and penny sleeving and top loading, that's the least fun of all this breaking and ripping for me. I have done so much of it that it's just not fun anymore. Yeah, there's another refractor. Fern. I pulled her autograph too. And let's see, Durant, Snowball. What is this? Skeleton Crew, Discovering the Ox Cinder. Okay, I'll have to check those cards out. We've got Solo, we've got Melna on the refractor. I've noticed that they're not numbered. I'm not seeing any numbers on these refractors, so that's interesting. They might be a little bit, I wouldn't say stingy, but they're not producing a lot of number cards, I don't think. Space Slug. That's kind of cool. Can you imagine if we pull another auto? Neil. I like the sabers on that, on the Acolyte, I should say, sorry. Watto. I gotta keep remembering to get these cards back a certain distance. I keep wanting to pull them right up on the camera. I don't know. It's kind of hard to watch everything at one time. All right, guys, we are down to 4 rips left. Count Dooku, the Acolyte, I'm fumbling cards today. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I was out working on heavy equipment and trailers and stuff today. This morning my hands are tired. Bix, Kayleen, Fifth Brother, Inquisitor. This is where you get your food supplies. Plot. We are down to 2 rips. Skeen and Shand, not numbered. A refractor. Okay, Skeleton Crew. I might end up keeping those Skeleton Crews. A lot of these base cards I will give away too. If they're not, you know, the kids love this stuff. Anytime you give somebody, or a kid, let me start over. Anytime you give kids something free, they love it. You know, I give a lot of things away, a lot of cards away to kids where, maybe the families, they don't have a lot of money, you know. And so this stuff is super expensive now. So to them, I mean, it's like score, and it makes me feel good. And I hope if you guys are breaking and ripping cards, I hope you're doing the same thing. The Vexus. So we did not pull another auto. Hey, this was fun, you guys, and that was three blaster boxes, and then those hanger boxes. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for joining me. This is the end ceremony for Always on Star Wars. We light them up. Actually, we don't want that protector. Well, we can do the protector. I haven't done the protector before, so. What's a protector look like? Oh, kind of cool. My lightsaber sometimes will just switch on me. Let's play with this for a second.
The sun.
Here we go.
The protector.
No.
The sun.
There we go. That's what I like the best right there. Anyway, you guys, I always do this at the end as a little bit of celebration. So, always celebrating Star Wars. But thanks for joining me. It's always fun doing these rips and breaks on Star Wars. And please remember, I also do Marvel. I love Marvel cards. And I also do basketball and baseball breaks and rips. So again, thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll be seeing you later.